Welcome back, everybody. So, the warning that ends. So, this is the final song in this album, and then I can start reacting to the live versions. Generally, a little bit. I'm excited, but I'm also kind of a little bit sad as well that this is the last song in this album. To be fair, I admit that I'm going to get to hear them all again, and I'm going to get to hear all the live versions of them. But in a way, it kind of feels. I don't know. It's just like I've been enjoying it so much, and and each song is a chapter to me, and it's just about to come to an end. Hmm. And plus, they actually are pretty damn fucking amazing. So this is a first time listen. I have done a bit of research. So on that note, I am just going to press play. Here we go. Generally quite excited right now. Here we go. Don't know what to expect.
I don't regret, wish I could forget, 'cause all the things I've done and all the things I've said don't go away. They stay with me like a constant loop inside my mind that's always on repeat. I know it was wrong, but there is nothing to be done anymore. I won't forgive myself, 'cause pity doesn't help anymore. This is the end, so long my friends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with bloodstained hands I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start over again. They'll never know, 'cause I'll never say anything about the memories that live inside my head. They stay with me, they don't go away. They haunt me every night while I'm lying in my bed. This is the end, so long my friends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with bloodstained hands I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start over again. There's nowhere to run. What have I This is the end, so long my friends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with bloodstained hands I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start again. Start again. Start
That's not long enough. That's just not long enough. Um, Okay, so out of this whole of this album, there has been some absolutely. They're all awesome. Okay, I can't honestly tell you which order I like more than others. Okay, in any way, shape, or form. But this whole album has just been absolutely fantastic. To be fair, and this song is extremely good, and it is just too short. Okay, because this kind of has a bit of a ballad kind of feel to it as well, and I really, really enjoyed that. You know, we're talking like the feel of this, the start of this with the piano, then it just. I expected something like what we had from the last song, the more of the aggressive tone to it, but it didn't have that, and it took me very, very much by surprise, which I actually really, really enjoyed. To be fair, it has this kind of power ballad kind of feel to it, and I really enjoyed it. The vocals in this were actually really, really good. The guitar in this is absolutely fantastic. Every single element, okay, of this track was absolutely fantastic in my eyes. Everything was there. I really didn't expect it. I expected like kind of like this explosive kind of aggressive kind of feel that I've had with most of the other songs in this album, but it just completely threw me. And I have to be honest with you, I actually really, really enjoyed it, and it should be just that little bit longer. Another minute on that would have been absolutely fantastic. Now, the meaning of this song, the end. So basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. I can guess from this, from the lyrics. I really didn't really need to do a huge amount of research on this. To be honest, I would say that this is about the queen who is basically it's her thoughts, dying, something like that. This is kind of what I was reading, and basically she regrets nothing because she still believes that everything she did for love, basically, and that is kind of like the feel that you get for this. Also, now I had to do I did a tiny little bit of reading on this because I knew there was a lot more to this end track than say some of the others, or the others. Is that I went right back to the first warning one that I had, and I had a very, very kind subscriber actually write down the meanings of each individual song. Sometimes I'd look at them and sometimes I wouldn't. This is the one that I did actually look at, and they say that apparently they could also say that this, like the end. Oh, how am I going to put this? When the song gets to the end, it starts again. So like goes to dust, to dust. So I do not take me as gospel on this, but it's like the Queen is telling the story after death. So like kind of like a ghost, but it's telling the story, kind of thing. So once it ends, it just like kind of restarts again, kind of thing. Is that making sense? I could be completely way off the mark, but it's kind of like that kind of. The end of the song, it's just like a story is being told, but in the kind of afterlife, as like a ghost kind of suggestion. I could be completely way off the mark, but what I can get from this is about the Queen who's basically regrets absolutely nothing in any way, shape, or form, and she believes because she believes everything she did was for love. That's what I can get from it. I could be completely wrong, but this is what I can get from it. Like I said at the start of this video, I feel a bit empty now. I know I'm going to get to listen to the live versions, but the difference from reacting to the live versions to the studio versions, that element of surprise is gone. Because I know what's coming in the song, I just don't know what. The only difference is I don't know the style of how they're going to produce this. Now, I've seen some of the comments on here. I haven't liked all the comments. I haven't gone through every single comment over the last week or two, but there's a lot of people waiting for me to get started with these live reactions to this album as well, and I will be coming. I've got a few other like little song reactions that I got to start doing as well. I have to. I'm not going to say that there's going to be a huge break. I'm just saying that it's going to be like a day or two, you know. And I've got my other channel to do as well, and do reviews for that. And I'm trying to do one day movie reviews, so on, so on, so on. But you know, I have to be honest, I really, really enjoyed reacting to this album. Now, I do believe that this is their first album, and they must have had more. If there is, once I've done the live versions, I'll move on to them, and then I'll do the studio ones again, and then I'll do the live versions, so on and so on and so on. So it gives it a very consistent run of Warning reactions from me for you guys. I do feel like a little bit empty. No, it's kind of done. I heard the story, I know the story, gone through every chapter, or every song's a chapter to me, and it just feels a bit, oh, it was good. It was very, very good. It wasn't just good, it wasn't very, very good. It was actually very, very extremely fucking epic. Let me put it like that. There were some songs in there that seriously took me by surprise. And before I even started reacting to the Warning, and I know there's a subscriber, and I can't remember your name, who kept on asking me to react to the Warning, and then I finally reacted to the Warning. I knew this guy was quite ecstatic about it, and I'm glad I did, to be honest with you. I really, really am, because it's been a good 2-3 months, I think I've been reacting to the Warning, and it might even be longer than that. It might even be 4 months. I know I had a bit of a long break, and yeah, it's been good. Honestly, hold my hands up. I've actually really enjoyed this album. So, on that note, please tell me what you think. Put it in the comments down below as normal. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care, and goodbye.